Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you're having a good one. What's good, what's good, what's good? What's going on? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Hello, Hutanic. Hello, Paula. Wow. Wow. I've got 2 people in chat and 5 votes, 6 votes. Okay. Tonight's poll question. How long before Bitcoin cracks $100,000 again? 1 week, 2 weeks, January, who the hell knows? Joaquin was good. So far, we've got 6 votes, 1 for 1 week, 1 for 2 weeks. We've got 3 for January, and we've got 1 for who the hell knows. 2 if you count me. Rick Ritchie in the his house. Left and off. Okay, I got to call this out. This is huge. This is actually huge. From Rick Ritchie to Hutanic, I've learned a lot from you by the comments you post. Just wanted to thank you. If that does not epitomize this community, I don't know what the hell will. That is freaking awesome. Hutanic, thank you. Thank you for being you. And Rick Ritchie, dude, thank you as well. Thank everybody, because this is what it's all about. That's pretty damn dope. I thought I was the only one that learned from him, but hey, I'm cool. I can share. I'm not jealous or anything. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. Okay. Oh, let me explain the eyes. The eyes are red. Why? The fireplace is about 6 feet from me. That ought to explain it. I've been mucking around with the fireplace for like the past 3 hours. I just like burning a fire. Just saying. I love my fireplace. But I'm letting it die out now. By the time the show is over, it'll still be putting out heat. It's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. So what do we have? You know what's funny? I don't know how to deliver this one. This one's a little bit racy, but not. So my Tua girl, they came out with a meme, and now they're being accused of a rug pull. And it just coincides with Bitcoin taking a small dip. And I'm just wondering if she spit on the flames. I'm sorry. I know that was a bad joke. I had to do it, though. I had to do it. I had to try it. It was funny in my head. It was actually funny in my head. So yeah, Haktua Girl's meme coin project faces accusations of a rug pull after significant token withdrawals. Project leads deny wrongdoing, claiming withdrawals were part of planned liquidity management. That's a big word for a meme coin. I don't know. I didn't buy it. I wasn't even thinking about buying it. Wasn't even a thought. Whenever those things come out, that's a big heck no to me. Wow. I should probably stoke it one more time and then I'll be done, because it's putting out smoke and we don't need that. We don't need the smoke. We'll see what happens. So yeah, then we have Bitcoin obviously dipped below. It actually hit 95,000. I think we got some lettuce hands. Some people were really feeling the idea that they were making money and they pulled out some. Unfortunate, because I think it has more to go, right? Unless you had a whole bunch of people pull out when it was at the top, making it dip, and they're buying back in on the dip. I just don't think so. I don't think that's what it was. I think people were just out there snatching money to snatch money. But that's just me. Bitcoin options traders hedging after the $100,000 surge. That actually makes sense. That's the issue. Are you thanking yourself, sir? Or you meant to hit Rick? Yeah. I know how that goes. I've done it plenty of times. I come here to help and looking for criticism on anything. I am here because I believe in. I can't even read that and keep it together. And Hutanic, I gotta say, yeah, feeling pretty much the same way. I mean, we all come from different walks, right? And just how we click about things. Besides that, I don't know about you, but I'm dying to get to that ranch when Mr. Biggs gets it. For real, for real. Oh man, that'd be freaking awesome. I meant to ask. I'll ask him next during the next Big Bagger meet. Captain Banana in the hizzy house. What's up? You know what's amazing? Usually, I have at least one person watching on Instagram. Nobody's there yet. It's weird. It's like nobody likes me anymore. Nobody likes my news. Oh, I'm just so upset. My eyes are like freaking burning. Like what the heck? It's insane. But it was such a good fire. Oh man. If I can build a fire, I'm the happiest kid. The happiest kid. And think about this. When I was growing up, I didn't have a fireplace. I lived in tenements. I didn't fireplace. What the hell was that? So yeah, kind of freaky deaky, but love it. Absolutely love it. What else is going on? Render gains amid AI coin interest. That was my headline. AI is taking off, and I had said Render's going to do well. I think Fetch is going to, well, not Fetch, but the what is it called again? ASI, the Artificial Superintelligence Coalition, or whatever it is they're calling themselves, but ASI, I think they're going to do well. I really do think they're going to do well. The groups that overlapped, they only overlap this much, so they hit different areas of AI. So I'm kind of like, that's going to be very interesting to watch it play out. For sure some lettuce hands kicked in. For real. For real, for real, for real, for real. And Ann in the house. Hello, how are you? Then you have Here Kitty Kitty. Roaring Kitty came back and he left a cryptic message, of course. BB is Big Baggers. I knew what you meant, but thank you for letting everybody else know what you meant. Appreciate it. Don't forget to clean the chimney. I don't clean the chimney. I put those logs in that take out the Kira, whatever the heck. Yeah, I do that because I think like once a season, I'll and that's about it. But I don't do it every time. Like once a season, yes, but I don't do it every time. About 3-4 times a season, I'll put the log in to clean the Curacao. I think that's what it's called. What else? This is actually interesting to me. A Kraken survey reveals fear of missing out, FOMO, and fear, uncertainty, and doubt has a significant factor in influencing crypto investors' decisions in the current market. Yeah. Amazing, right? Just absolutely amazing. That was, profound. Profound. It actually is. I'm not trying to be funny. The truth is that this is one of the reasons why I keep telling you guys that everybody's a rock star when that's my little guy. That's my little guy, just congratulating me on the show and everything. That's my youngest son. He's not this big. He almost looks me in the eye. I don't think he's going to grow anymore, but basically he looks me in the eye. And I'm like 6'3", 6'3 and a half, something like that. But yeah, I keep telling you guys that everybody's a rock star when the market is going up. And basically what they're saying is FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, and FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, drives people's, lettuce hands, right? When I say invest deliberately, that doesn't just mean go buy something deliberately. It's not just the buy side. Investing is knowing when to buy, when to sell. That's investing, right? Doing the research, all that good stuff. So I just look at that and I just kind of go, yeah. And I'm actually happy that they're calling it out, because FOMO drives things up. And then, everybody starts talking about, oh, it's going to go down, it's going to drop, and da-da-da-da. And so it drops because fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? If you really stop and think about it, as soon as it cracked 100, that's when you had people start coming out talking about, well, it's overbought, it's this, that, your mama. And then what happened? Well, it immediately drops. Why is that? Greed. I put greed on it. I think people out there selling FUD, tossing FUD around, I think their job for themselves is to make money up here, then start talking FUD, right? And they slowly buy back in, knowing that it's going to go back up. Like, there's no longer a question, can Bitcoin rise above $100,000? There's no question. Now the question is, when will it get there and sustain? If you look at the last two all-time highs, that's what it did. Hit, pulled back. One was a dive. The other one was pull back, linger, and then back up again. Maybe that's what we're going through. But yeah, I mean, I would have thought that we would have hit weeks ago. Didn't. When I told you I was shooting the show, I thought we were going to hit. At Hutanic, yeah. Serious paper hands day. Like, what? These are people that are not doing their own research, or for the most part, not doing their own research, not understanding their entries and exits, and definitely not investing deliberately. Paper hands. It's ridiculous. I'd love to strike matches in my closet when I was a kid. So when I was a kid, there was one time I took lighter fluid and I went all the way from the front door all the way back to my bedroom, and I lit it just so I could see the fire go. Not realizing that fire is dangerous. Fire is bad. So yeah, that was fun. Didn't burn the house down. Did not burn the house down. We were living in a building. Everything was fine, but it was kind of like fire went out, and I looked down, and there were scorch marks. I think I got my butt beat for the scorch marks, not necessarily for the fire. Couldn't get those out. Believe me, I was made to try. I was in single digits. I think it was like maybe 6, maybe 7. And yeah, whoo. You ever see a black kid with a tanned hide? Woo, baby. Yeah, that was not fun. Captain Banana, I need to know what you're doing. What are you doing? It sounds like you're doing something. It reads like you're doing something, young lady. What else do we have? Give me a moment. I'm just getting my notes straight. So then we have OpenAI. This is a big deal. OpenAI launches a new chat model, and the price is right. I bring that up because just the other day we heard that, Microsoft plans on having their quantum computer out for sale in 2025. New AI, new computers. Most of these computers already come with AI built in. So imagine what Microsoft's computer is going to do. Amazing on purpose. Thank you for the compliment. Yes, I am. No, just joking. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, all kids play. I don't know. My sister never did. My younger brother never did. He played with guns. He was older. Let's see. When he was older. I'm the oldest. Let's see. What else? Phantom Wallet integrates Sui blockchain. Wow. Tell me that's not interesting. Paula, I would have never guessed. Do you hear it in my voice? Do you hear it in my voice? Some of you people, I just automatically look at you. Yep, I knew something was up, Captain. So some of you, I see you without needing to see you. Like, I know when Hutanic is acting the fool because I can see his face. Same thing with Joaquin. I can see their faces. It's amazing. And where's Bianca? It's crazy. We have a few people that are missing tonight. Hopefully they show up. Cush Hands was good. JPO, what's going on? Yeah, you know what? The fire's not so bad. Fire's not so bad. I mean, it's smoking. I can move that piece over, but I really don't feel like getting up. I hate being off camera. I think it's rude. Worksport adds Bitcoin and XRP to their treasury. It's a business, a NASDAQ listed company. And it looks like a lot of companies are starting to say, we're going to add Bitcoin to our treasury. What made this one different was they're saying they're going to add XRP as well. Whoa. Say what now? Actually makes sense to me, but still, whoa, Ty Dolla in the house. So, oh, wait a minute, Captain, is it puff puff pass or you just chilling? You just chilling, got your own stash. You're not sharing. I understand. I see how it is. Got some of that Canadian blue. Like what? Asking for a friend. Circle announces that they're laying off 6% of their staff. Now, you're doing well, and they're saying operational, review 6%. 6% operational. Damn. That's like Goldman Sachs level. I think Goldman Sachs shaves 6% because they churn. So they might dump 6, but they're hiring again. They're dumping the lowest, the bottom feeders of their business. Okay. That used to be the practice. Pretty sure it still is. So currently I have 25% dry powder. Thinking of increasing to 75%. Protecting my gains and sitting out for a minute. Yeah, I'm not mad about that. I'm really not mad about that, like at all. At all. All right, guys, I actually am going to have to get up and move that piece of wood just so it finishes burning. The rest of it is turning into coal, but I need to make sure that one finishes. I really don't feel like getting up. Tron's TVL hits an all-time high, 36.2 billion Tron. Captain Banana's like, nobody else is here. I don't have to share. It's mine. I can actually see Daffy Duck. You remember that there was that scene, I'm a happy little miser? Yeah, I can see that. Now, something that actually didn't shock me, but kind of shocked me, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, IBIT, fastest growing ETF of all time at this moment. They are the fastest. The first to hit 50 billion in assets under management. The fastest to reach that point. Wow. They got it this year. I mean, it hasn't been a year, has it? Has it? It hasn't been a year. No. They got it this year, right? But yeah, 50 billion in assets under management. You know how many money management firms wish, just with regular investments, wish they had 50 billion in assets under management? Whoa. So yeah, that's what's going on. I have many different positions. I cannot use the same rule for all of them. You shouldn't have to. What you should be using for all of them is common sense, your own common sense, right? Like you figured out each one of your avenues and you've got nuances for each. Like I have nuances for each one, right? I mean, I've broken it down to even sector, right? And so I've prioritized within the sector that I own, and I have prioritized the sectors, except for Solana, because when everything starts to go, Solana would just out immediately. And have you been watching television? If you watch CNBC, do you know Solana? You know, there are people running Solana commercials. There's a company out there running Solana commercials. Oh, so everybody's using Solana and Solana this, Solana that, and we give you Solana. And I'm just like, are you serious? Are you serious? Do you not watch my show? Do you not know about the network gremlin? Do you not know about the hack that they just suffered yesterday? Oh yeah, no, you don't hear too much about that. Shh, 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 nice and quiet. Just saying. $10 trillion company got some smart folks over there. What's a $10 trillion? There is no such thing as a $10 trillion company. Did you mean $10 billion company? Which company? IBIT? Oh no, 10 trillion. You're talking about BlackRock. You see what happens when I miss things? If I miss it, I'm just all over the place. 12 votes. 12 votes. How long before Bitcoin cracks $100,000 again? 1 week, 42%. 2 weeks, 17%. January, 25%. And who the hell knows, 17%. Damn. Can't really get mad at that. Can't really get mad at that, right? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, right now, hold it. Did I miss anything? Hotanek, why do I think you said something? $100 billion left the blockchain, paper hands, for freaking real. It's ignorance. I don't disagree. That's not what my face is for. I'm just wondering if you gave them too much credit. All the information out there. Everybody's walking around with a supercomputer in their pocket. And you FOMO, or you FUD, you react to FUD. That's not investing deliberately. Profits should have stayed on chain in stable coins. Yeah. Knox Bill in the Hez House. Bianca, about damn time. Ugh. She can't hit me. She's out west. She can't hit me. So I'm good. I'm safe. I'm marking myself as safe. I have done deep dive into XRP, picked Angler Crypto's brain in a live. So Ripple has XRPL. XRP is an L2. Yeah, because XRPL is the blockchain. XRP uses USDT. Once UDDC came into being, UDDC, USDC maybe? Yeah, that's probably what you meant. I was looking at the keyboard. Yeah, that's probably what you meant. Came into being. They wanted Ripple to use USDC. Let that wash over. Yeah, look at their business dealings. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at their business dealings. Their relationships. XRP has been using USDT to make those cross-border payments since the beginning. I'd have to research that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There you go. They were using USDC. I thought USDT was first. That's why I was like, I don't know about that. If it was... I mean, there are a lot of reasons why you want to use other coins. They accounted for 25% of the volume. 20% of the volume, my bad. You see how you hop on Jay Peterson fly, what's good? C4 Bangalore, what's going on? You see why it's so important to have a community? Because we have so many people that know so much about so much, and they're willing to share that information. I'm just sitting here learning. RLUSD is an L2 on XRPL, so XRP will see no benefit from RLUSD other than hype. Yeah, because they're gonna back it. That's how they. Yeah, DMAC, you're right. That's how they're backing it. They even said, the thing that crosses my mind is, what's wrong? RLUSD is multi-chain. Oh, maybe it's DMAC. When you said wrong, was that to me, or did something get out of sync? C4 Bangalore, you're saying false. Why? Sounds like that's going to be a good topic. Will we be able to buy RLUSD stablecoin or only institutional? They started off with only institutional. I'm pretty sure they're going to go wide range with it. Remember, when it runs on XRPL, a gas fee will be used, which is XRP. Yep. The gas fees will definitely be XRP for sure. So there will be residual benefit from it. I'm telling you, Ripple's not stupid. They have a serious plan for RLUSD, and they're not leaving XRP behind. They're not. They might in the future, but right now, nope. It's part of the plan. So you can't say it's no benefit. It's to me, it's not that it's no benefit. It's that it's not as much benefit as people were banking on. Excuse me. I think if people stop and look at, they are two separate projects for two specific reasons, and there might be some residual for one project because of the other project. That's honestly how I look at it. There's a slight residual to it, a slight benefit. But they have a plan for both. They really do. And I have to be honest with you, I don't know when they hatched the plan for RLUSD. That could have been on their roadmap from jump, considering how they had to start. So there's that. Kalandra Branch, how are you? Then please do. I am getting at the truth. You were working but had to chime in. Thank you for that. Here's my thing, though. If I'm going to invest in XRP, I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm going to do it and be happy. Right? I'm going to do it and be happy. And the reason why is because XRP is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And I think it's going to be strong. Very, very, very strong. RLUSD, I look at that, like I said, as a separate project that will have its benefits depending on how they get paired. Now, here's my problem with RLUSD. I don't know how close they're going to play to government entities. Right? I don't know how much influence they're going to allow governments around the world. I mean, they all allow a certain level, but I kind of favor USDT. I'm going to have to see some stuff from RLUSD and Ripple. So I don't know. It will be on base 2. It's multi-chain, just like USDT and USDC. I guess, yeah. I don't know that I'm going to use RLUSD. I'll say it like that. And I don't care what the gas fees are. I don't care what it is. They'll have to catch up with their pairs. They'll have to catch up to USDT. At the very least, catch up to Circle's USDC before I can pay them any mind. Because why else would I put my money there? Also, I think the chances are high that when pushed, USDC or Circle and Ripple will freeze things before USDT would. They've all done so. Well, USDT has done so, USDC has done so, but USDT far less. So I have a problem with somebody being able to control something. That's mine. Right? I don't trust. That's why I don't trust the government with CBDCs. I do not trust any government that is full force about a CBDC and their people are like, nah. Now, what's really funny is in the United States, the people are like, nah. And the banking industry is also like, nah. How often is it that you have financial institutions and the people both agree? Like, huh? So yeah, there's a certain amount of security that I'm expecting. And I don't want anything to get traced or anything like that. I don't mind paying taxes. Fultz, what's good? I don't mind paying taxes. That's not the problem. It's who has control. I don't mind claiming what I need to claim, but I don't want you being able to say, oh, you can't use your money. Huh? That's insane. But the way CBDCs work, I see that. And the way that these chains work, I can see that. Do you really think the government's that good? Just saying. Dude, stop it. I can't say that word out loud. People will think I'm full of myself, and I'm not. But everybody on Instagram can see what he wrote. And Kalandra, if you're still here, you can see what he wrote. Just saying. Kalandra's known me since, freaking high school. And I'm an old man. She's not. She's not old. I'm old. She's not old. It's like my mother. She's not old. My mother, you want to know how old my mother is? 21 plus. That's what she'll tell you. She's 21 plus. And I dare you to contradict her. Go for it. Go for it. It's the compromise between Ripple and the SEC. You see what I mean? That's why I have a problem with it. I have an issue with where I'm going to drop my, my profits. I might do a little bit on, I'll get to you in a second, Ty. That's a good question. I might dump a little bit in USDC, but RLUSD? I don't think so. I don't think so. They don't have enough of a freaking track record for me to trust them. Not at all. Plus with USDT, I can go anywhere. In terms of where I'm going to move my stuff, I can go anywhere with USDT. Can't do that with USDC. There are exchanges that don't even look at USDC. And here's a kicker. When Coinbase dropped USDT, I was like, what? Pretty shady. And then the whole VPN thing, shady again. Yeah, I keep notes on that stuff. Like, yeah, I don't like that. But it happens and then it goes away. Everybody's quiet about it. I keep notes. You guys have seen my notes. I keep copious notes. Another thing my mother taught me. Keep good notes. They call them receipts now. I keep really good notes. Red Star. DAI is my favorite. I buy DAI and just convert to my positions to save on transaction fees. If you have access to DAI, I can see why you would do that. Yeah, absolutely. VJ, I am great. How are you? Working late? Oh, you're working late. Okay, so I won't yell at you then. Okay, cool. Thought I was gonna have to put you on punishment or something like that. Showing up all late and everything. Nobody likes anybody showing up to class all tight, all tardy and everything. 18 votes. How long before Bitcoin cracks 100K again? 1 week, 2 weeks, January. Who the hell knows? I'm in the who the hell knows camp. The government did not want SWIFT to be replaced. Ripple had a solution that took the government out of control of moving liquidity. I think that's true. I mean, I'm going back in my head. I thought I heard something about that. What's funny is that it doesn't matter now. See what I mean? It does not matter anymore. So that deal that they cut doesn't matter. There are so many other things that are going on right now that, yeah, Swift is still being in the game. Swift partnered up with Chainlink, right, to stay in the game because they dropped the ball. They almost dropped the whole freaking bag in the ocean. Idiots, taking so long. But VJ's in the who the hell knows category. But when I look at everything, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm not. I think every which way that these governments try to stomp out, crypto and maneuver it and do all these things, at the end of the day, how do you stop crypto? Like once everybody starts accepting crypto, you will stop comparing crypto to a dollar, to whatever fiat. You'll just compare it to crypto. This is how much this costs. 0.003 Bitcoin. 1.9 Solana, whatever. That's how you'll look at it. I mean, will it happen in my lifetime? Maybe. Things are happening fast. But in terms of what would I be paying attention to? I'm not for fiat. And governments around the world are freaking the hell out because how do they control their people? That's how. It's difficult to time the market. It is difficult to time the market. It's mad difficult to time the market. That's why I don't think about timing the market. I think about triggers in the market for crypto. Certain triggers for stocks, but different kinds of triggers. The question will be, does USDT have collateral when 50% take profits in a small window? USDT will have more money than pick another. They have more money. They have more money right now. Because USDT, I mean, let's think about this. If USDT doesn't have money, nobody has money. I think they do. I think they have collateral. Some of their collateral, they have what, 190 billion in U.S. Treasuries. I mean, Warren Buffett has 300 and change, 325 or something like that. Most of his cash is held in treasuries. So is it 190 or 90? One of the two. But they've got like a ton of U.S. debt. But like I said, I think that there are events that are happening over the next. So you've got the new regime coming in. And they've already picked out things that they want to do that contradict each other. The actions that they want to take. Some might be negotiation tactics. Some might be because we don't know what the hell that we're doing. Right? I mean, look how fast they jumped on the crypto bandwagon just for votes. Now, they're all talking right now, and they're trying to surround themselves with people that know what they're talking about. But how quickly did they try to come out with their own coin? How quickly did they try to create their own projects to try to give that idea to everybody that, oh, we've been in the game for a minute and we know what we're talking about? Have you given thought to when crypto takes off? Not if, when crypto takes off, how that's going to affect fiat around the world? So Tether has more liquidity than US. Yeah, they do. Absolutely. They absolutely have more. Do the research on that. Yeah, they absolutely do. Absolutely do. That's what I think about. No, they don't have $1 trillion collateral now, and neither does USDC. Why would you have more than your market cap? I mean, I get what you're saying. That, you know, they do have a spot where they can falter, but you'd be able to say that about any one of them, right? You'd be able to say that about USDT, USDC, RLUSD when it comes out. You'd be able to say that about any one of them. I don't think USDT will be around. I think the SEC will go after USDT. I think they'll try. But as soon as they do, that's going to be a problem. That would be a major problem. But you see what I mean by how governments react now. They think they're doing something to stop something when what they're doing is most likely going to cause something. Why would you go after USDT? Oh, it's not based in the United States. We can't control you. We can't threaten you. that would be why. Do you actually think they can come to the United States and like hand themselves over like CZ did? Good try. I don't think so. That is why Pax G is my stable wallet. Yeah, I agree. That's a great place to put it. Pax G is a great place to put it. Right? I mean, I think it's great. But I think that we're going to see more flailing, more wild reactions from governments when it comes to crypto. Crypto makes governments around the world shit bricks. Excuse my language, everybody, but that's the only way to say it. Poop logs, I guess, is another one. USDT didn't kiss the ring. Yeah. It's sort of. They've been cooperative. When Venezuela was talking some nonsense, USDT was real fast to come out. Tether was real fast to come out and say, nope, United States said da 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 da. We're abiding by that. We're abiding by those sanctions. Why is that? I would say they didn't kiss the ring enough, but they do kiss the ring. They absolutely do kiss the ring. They've been asked to put stops on wallets, just do stuff, and they've done it. But I think there comes a point where governments are going to push too hard in the wrong places, and it's going to backfire and be painful. They chased Binance out of the country. Binance is still number one in the world. Chasing USDT out of the country. Number one, exchange is who? Coinbase. Coinbase said bye-bye to USDT. We're going to automatically flip your stuff over here. Think about that. Yo, Jared, what's going on? So when I stop and I think about this, I kind of say to myself, yeah, good freaking luck. You kick them out of the number one exchange in this country, like by far they're number one in the country. In the world, I don't think they're in the top 3. Go look at CoinMarketCap. They've got rankings, just like everything else. I don't think they're in the top 3. And even if they were, they're distant. Number 1 is Binance, by far. Sort of like Tether is number 1. And they're 3 times the one, they're more than 3 times the one that's next, USDC. More than 3 times. Go kick rocks. You push too hard, sooner or later, you're going to figure out that the people that you're pushing are bigger and stronger than you. Happens. It's historic. It's historic. Name a country that was number 1 that has not fallen. They've all fallen. Historically, they've all fallen. I mean, obviously still around. Great Britain's still here. Spain is still here. Still here. But they're not number 1. And we're talking about a different kind of world. You're talking about a very different kind of world. Why do governments want CBDCs? Because they can control it. You might not be able to see everything that's on the CBDC. They can, but who says you're going to be able to look at the blockchain and see all that? See how much money is really being spent, where, how, why. Do you think that's going to happen? Yeah, nah. But you can see it on the blockchain. I keep telling you guys, hey, Huskers, we're living in a different world. The world is small. The world is smaller than it has ever been. Earthquake out in California. I'm in the middle of a meeting and somebody goes, there was an earthquake in California. My family's safe because I have family in Northern California. It was 7 on the Richter scale. Everybody's fine. And my family's saying they didn't feel it. Information travels like that. Blockchain is faster. Think about that. We would know how money is being spent, who's spending it, why, where, with who, how. Hard to hide. Hard to hide. So when I look at governments flailing and trying to create their CBDCs, what are you doing? Better start getting more honest with your people. Better start getting more honest with your people, because if all you have left is the control of your fiat and your borders, that's what makes a country. Your fiat and your borders. Lose control of one, you lose control of both. So I'm wondering, how long would it be? Not going to be in my lifetime, but how long will it be before everybody's trading on some form of crypto or credit, right? Look at the space stories. They're all credits. Generic credits. Everybody's just using credits. Universe-wide, just give me some credits. Might have to give me more credits over here than over here, but you're just going to give me credits. How long will it be? The world is a small place. They're still playing the I control the minerals game. Didn't hear about that. Didn't pay attention to it. China stopped sending certain minerals to the United States. You do this, we're going to do this. They're still playing those games. And they wonder why the people are starting to wake up and move to crypto. The smart ones are already in crypto. We're already looking at how we can maneuver ourselves around the world using crypto. Digital nomads. I mean, you can go to Panama and open up a bank account. You don't even have to go to Panama to open up a bank account. No, I don't have one. But you can open up bank accounts in different countries and you're off to the frickin' races. So now, if things go awry in whatever country, you've got a real bank account and you've got your crypto. Hop on a plane, nothing on you except the frickin' phone. Hidden piece of paper with your words, or you have them memorized. All done. I'm out. Boogie plans. Everybody's thinking, what's your boogie plan? If fiat was decentralized, it might work. That's why it won't work. They don't want that. They don't want that. Nope. Do you hear how quickly Russia was like, no Bitcoin, no to crypto, no, 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 no. And now Putin's like, oh no, we love crypto. Oh, we're gonna do crypto mining, as a matter of fact. We love crypto. Yeah. They can't depend on their own fiat. They might as well just toss their own fiat. The ruble, you might as well just toss it out the window. They're probably going to be one of the first major countries to just completely switch over to crypto. Can't beat them, join them. When he said that, Trump's taking credit, but when Putin said that, I think that's why we went over 100,000. Because I think when he said that, his peeps were buying crypto outright. I think that's what happened. I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but really? You mean to tell me that Putin doesn't wield power? Yeah. That whole Trump effect, that whole Trump trade thing, yeah, that's over. That's done. Maybe you get another bump, the Trump bump. It's a presidential bump, actually. Maybe you'll get another one around inauguration. But confusion is already settled in. Tariffs. Oh, well, they're not going to do tariffs at the beginning. They're going to do tariffs later. We're going to do crypto. Okay, and we're going to do crypto, but what does that mean? We're going to put together a task force. We're going to fire all these government employees. And you don't think that the government being the world's, the number one employer in this country at the very least, you don't think that's going to have an economic effect when you have that number of people going, really? See the contradiction of everything? That's what I'm talking about. They'll either integrate those companies into their system or set them aside R3 might be first on the list. R3, I don't know what you mean by R3, especially since there are rumors that they're looking to sell. R3, help me out there. The biggest conflict is the government should not issue currency, create budgets, and levy taxes. The state should levy taxes. Yeah, that's the way it was supposed to be. They do, but they've got to pay up. Isn't that how it works? Everybody pays up and the one gets the money. People have gone to jail for that kind of setup. I'm just saying. So yeah. What do you mean R3? I don't know what you mean R3. Educate me, sir. Did I miss anything over here? Didn't miss anything over there? Did I miss any comments over here? There was some kind of FUD. I missed Rick Ritchie. There was some kind of FUD about Tether last bull run. Don't remember what it was about. So when I think Tether, I get leery. Yeah, I don't. R3 use. What's R3 is what I'm asking. I don't know what you mean by R3. What is R3? Educate me. The native token of the SE. Yeah, I got that. As a settlement coin within its Corda network. They have over 10,000 banks, especially in Europe. Yep. XDC, I was telling people, XDC is not meant for retail use. Jalen Johnson, what's going on? Good question. I want you to think about that question, though, and think about who you're asking. Nothing wrong to pay up, but the up is... Rick Ritchie, I hardly ever send you to the corner. Today's your day. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Go to a corner. Oh, my God. That was awesome. That was awesome. Jalen Johnson, all jokes aside, I want you to think about who you're asking that question of. I'm already there. But because of the kind of business that I run, I don't just do one. See what I'm saying? Something else that we do that others don't do, we don't act as a middleman. So when you host with us, we don't act as a middleman. So we're not taking in crypto, taking our piece, and then sending out crypto. That's not what we're doing. Or sending out. We're not an exchange. That's an exchange feature. When somebody comes to your website hosted with us, they're paying you. That money goes straight to your wallet. Heat score 77. That is clearly shilling a coin. Do me a favor. Don't do that. Shilling coins is not what we do here. Please don't do that. So, all right. Unless you're coming up with asking us about it, we don't do that. Okay? So, D-Mac, do me a favor. Ask your best XRP guru. I think he is the guru. If those cross-border transactions using XRP liquidity. Tell me why you think that's a big deal. Why your two questions, Hutanic? Why are those big deals? And where's patient one? Rick Ritchie, I still want you in the corner because I'm reading it again now, and it's funnier now than when I first read it. That was straight up just, are you serious? You know what? I'm interested. Let me see something. Yeah, so that was your first time. Yeah. We have 20 votes. 1 week, 2 weeks, January. Who the hell knows? How long before Bitcoin cracks $100,000 again? 45% 1 week, 15% 2 weeks, 15% January, 25%. 5 people, 25%. Who the hell knows? That's interesting. That's very interesting. So let me ask you a question, everybody. And my question is, if you had to pick out 5 coins, stable coins to the side, 5 coins, what 5 coins do you think are going to be the transaction coins in the future? Like, think about it from like now between 5 years. What are going to be the most popular transaction level coins? That's a good question. You know how I tell you, rock star, rock star, rock star, dipshit, 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 right? I tend to think of, on the way up, as I'm purchasing coins and doing all that stuff, what coins are going to make it? What coins are going to be here for the long haul? Chainlink, I definitely agree. HBAR, different technology, definitely agree. I can put a minor bet on Cardano. I can absolutely put a minor bet on Cardano. Yeah, see, there you go. XRP, ADA, and Algo. Algo is got to be one of the most forgotten coins out there, but somehow, some way, it just continues going on. It's a cheap mover, right? It's a big deal if those transactions themselves are stable. I just said not stable coins, not counting stable coins. Nope. We're not counting stable coins. Oh, okay. It's a thumbs up. Chainlink, HBAR, XP. Damn. Avalanche. Wow. And I would have not suspected that one. Yeesh. I can make a case for Avalanche too. Yeah, I can actually see that. Algo is a coin I'm betting on the people behind the coin. Interesting. But Hutanic, you know what I mean? I'm put stable coins to the side. Put stable coins to the side. What coins are going to make it? Yeah, Quant? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. XRP, VeChain, XLM, AVAX, ADA. XLM I can make a case for. I already said I can make a case for Cardano, Avalanche, XRP, VeChain I can't make a case for. I understand where you're coming from. I can't make a case for it. Top five most used coins for transactions, surviving coins. I cannot make a case for VeChain. Cannot. Love it. Cannot make a case for it at that level. At that level, HBAR blows VeChain away for that use. Right? I like HBAR just because it's different technology. Yeah, D-Mac is saying the same thing. I love VeChain, but wouldn't bet on it. Not for that. Now you know why I'm saying on the way up. Wow! Rick Ritchie just blew my mind. He came out of the corner and blew my mind. Cardano, XRP, SUI, SHIB, and Aptos. Cannot make a case. I cannot make a case for Aptos. I love SHIB. Can't make a case for it. SUI, if they add nodes, I probably can make a case for it, but they have to add the nodes. They have to grow up and keep adding nodes. XRP, yeah. ADA, yeah. Bianca's just cracking up. Paula, when is the online GMB tracker going to be available? It'll be available when I say it's available. We're working on it. You want it to come right? Technically, we have certain features for XRP, for the GMB crypto tracker done, right? We can show you the top 25 winners. We can show you the top 25 losers. We can even allow you to create your own watch list. But there are a couple of other features that I have not spoken about yet that we want to have in place. And that's what's up. Not that we're not going to release it until we have a couple of those features in place because they're really slick. And I promised my team that they could do it. So make a promise. Got to keep your word. But I'm ready to start firing motherfuckers if the shit don't get done soon. Steven, I hope you heard me. He knows I cannot fire him, and he's not allowed to quit. We got a deal. Once they move the stock exchanges to blockchain, we need them all. In the next 5 years, I can already feel the reluctance to moving them to blockchain completely like that. But if they did, you're absolutely right. But yeah, I think that's too far in the future. Here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, whatever. In the next 5 years, you're going to have quantum computers running rampant. Just out there. Technology is going to have to change. It will have to change. There are companies out there right now cringing at the idea that, holy crap, it hasn't really hit anybody. That news hit yesterday that Microsoft said, we're going to have quantum computers out by 2025, blah, 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 bloody, bloody, blah. And I'm sitting back and I'm waiting for big business to go, oh, shit. Do you know some of these businesses are still running Windows 10? There are versions of Windows running in big businesses that they pay for the additional support because they've already been sunset. Think about that. Now everybody's on that upgrade, but then you start thinking about, well, when these quantum computers come out, what would you be able to do with a quantum computer? That's why I brought you the ChatGPT thing, because I'm sitting there and I'm going, so I've got a quantum computer that can come up with a whole bunch of stuff, and I can use AI that now has access to a whole bunch of stuff. Imagine what I'd be able to build. Everybody was amazed over the Dick Tracy wallet. I mean, the Dick Tracy watch. That's what the Apple Watch is. It's the freaking Dick Tracy watch. I don't call it Apple Watch. I call it Dick Tracy. I'm old. So imagine what you'd be able to do. Saying that the software is there. And what they're saying is, if we come out with a quantum computer, we're obviously going to have the operating system for the quantum computer. Say what now? So what would they call it? Windows AI Quantum or Windows Quantum AI? And then I want you to think about how that would play against crypto. You can use it for good or bad. Mainframes still handle 90% of all credit card transactions. Bruh. Yup. COBOL. Go look that up for all you youngins. I know I'm evil. But seriously, yeah. So when you really dig in and you really look at this stuff, I tell you these things so you can start to put things together. You start connecting the dots, and after you've connected the dots, then you start adding color. And then you start getting a mad, vivid 8K image. Oh, by then it'll be like what? 24K? You know I'm not playing. You know I'm dead serious. So yeah, when I look at all these things, there are just people don't realize in how much of a technological storm we're in. We spun off AI. It's not really AI. It's like theoretical AI. It's stochastic. It's just pretending to be AI. Quantum computing on your freaking desktop? Huh? Yeah, that's what I think about. That's what I think about. The amount of data that's done now. So you remember CDs? There's a new version of CDs that they'll be able to store more information on the new version of CDs because of the different layers that they have in it. It'll be thicker. There'll be more information there than in some data centers. Let that wash over you, and faster. We switched to Linux. Windows, Recall, and Copilot are unacceptable. Apple is just as bad. Those are criticisms of existing operating systems. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hear me out before you get mad. Let's run with the idea that they're all shit operating systems. What were you able to do with those shit operating systems? You were still able to accomplish a lot. A lot. The fact that you used that Hutanic, you should go stand in the corner, because that means we're both old. Like mad old, because I knew exactly what you're talking about. Stop it. Big iron, right? I'm mad old. So yeah, when I think about everything that's going on right now, people don't realize the perfect storm that we exist in from a technological perspective. AI as we know it right now will be a joke when it meets, desktop quantum. Then how will you, the question that I asked before, what 5 coins will survive? It was a joke. It wasn't a joke. It's kind of a trick question. Oh, Ty, my mother is here. Trust me. I know I'm going to catch it later. I'm off the rails now. I know I'm going to hear it. Don't worry about it. She will virtually beat my butt. Trust me. But she might give me a pass because I'm not lying, right? But I asked you that question about what coins, and I know we're over, but whatever. What coins were going to survive in the next 5 years? It's a trick question because they all must adjust to account for quantum. I said it before, and I'm just reminding you, technology is going to have to adjust. Security posture is just so much about computing, and how we think about it is going to have to adjust. Big time. Big time. And how much power is it going to take? I have no idea how much power. Like, am I going to be able to, are they going to be able to shove it in a laptop? Desktops first is what you're thinking, right? But laptops sell more. But a desktop, a quantum computer as a desktop, let's suppose it costs you like $5,000, right? Screw it. Let's say 10 grand. I wouldn't get the first one. I'd get like the second or third. I want to hear what the problem is. I might get the first one if I already know what I'm going to do. And what I would do is that kind of computing. I'd be node happy. I'd be running a freaking node. I would come up with the money to run a node. And depending on what you could do with that computer, you might be doing more than that. Just depends. It just depends. So yeah, you start to think about the technology that's coming and what you could do with it. Hutanic, I think you're living in a different world right now. That only happens if you actually turn it on, if you actually enable it, if you actually install it. If you're smart enough not to install it, you don't have to worry about that. You know that. Microsoft Recovery? You must be out of your mind. You know what that reminded me of, Microsoft Recovery? You know what that reminded me of? Ledger. Remember that? Oh, yeah, no. We're going to split your keys, and some of them be over there, and some of them be over there, and you'll have... You done lost your damn mind. That's what... So when it came out, I was like, what? Excuse me? Yeah, no, I'm good off that. I am so good off that. Nope. I'm dying to get my hands on a Honeywell quantum computer because supposedly they're out already, right? So imagine what you'd be able to do. Like, forget about the white papers and what they say they can do. I actually want to see it. I want to touch it. I want to feel it. I want to see it do what they say it can do. But imagine if it can. Convenient operating system that you could run stuff on. Did virtualization that you're looking for, so I can run whatever it is I want to run. But if I do virtualization, does it actually take advantage of the quantum computer? You see what I mean? That, like, I want to know if you've answered those questions. But imagine. So over the next 5 years, we're talking about Cardano, ADA, HBAR, Chainlink, Sui, Avalanche, Ripple. We're talking about all these coins that we think... You can make cases for any one of those coins, by the way. Not VeChain. Love VeChain, but not VeChain. But you can make cases for almost all those coins for the next 5 years, maybe. But then you turn around and you say to yourself, well, shit. Quantum computing is already here. It's just a matter of, do you have enough money to go buy one? And with Microsoft coming out with a quantum computer by the end of 2025, then you start thinking about, well, damn, they're about to put it out there to the masses. So if they're about to put it out there to the masses, that means that other people have already had it. Remember cell phones? Government had those a long time ago, long time before we started getting cell phones. And then you start thinking about that. So I keep contemplating what are the effects of all these technological advancements on crypto, on the metaverse. That's what I keep pondering. So every time I come across a little tidbit, this got better, this is getting better. You can run your own this, you can run your own that. I can take Meta's stuff and put it on my computer. So imagine would I be able to do that? Well, what I'd be able to do with that, sorry. I'm just saying, there's no way in the world that you're going to have a crypto the way it is now survive over the next 5 to 10 years. They're all going to have to upgrade in major fashion. So you want to know who I look at that has proven to me that they're willing to put the work in? I'll give you one guess. One. Shut up, Hutanic. Hutanic has the answer. It's Cardano. Vitalik Buterin is another guy that I think is already preparing for it. He said he's already thinking about it, how to figure it all out, how to make it all work. Ripple, I don't know. I hear you, DMAC, but I don't know. I don't know. But would I trust Vitalik Buterin? Would I trust Cardano to do that stuff? Oh, that's a different life. Yeah. To be able to do it and not fudge it up. See, I saved myself from a butt whooping right there. Or a bigger butt whooping. But yeah, when I look at the news, every now and then I toss in some news that you might think is not a big deal. You'll think, until you start putting the pieces together. You start connecting those dots, and then you start to realize, holy crap. VJ, if you hit us up on YouTube, you'd be able to watch whenever you want. The replays are over there in the live section. I don't upload the videos on Instagram anymore. It's too much work. It's just too much work. And like I said, pretty soon they'll all be on, all be on growmybag.tv. But yeah, Recall. I know what Recall does. It'll take snapshots and do all that stuff if you allow it, if you implement it. If you don't, you can turn it off. If you don't, then and you can make it so it doesn't phone home. So it's all that stuff. I've been telling you for a long time. I've been telling you for a long time to go over to YouTube. You don't listen to me. You don't like me. Block convert. What's going on? I know who you are. I'm just not saying your name. Think ESP writer. So you know who I am. I know who you are. I hear Cardano, but not what the question was. Okay, VJ, the question was, Cardano's the only team that I know of right now. Well, Cardano, Ethereum are the only true teams that I know that actually are trying to solve the quantum computing problem that are going to be faced by all the blockchains that are out there. But yeah, I got to go to bed. Oh, I'm tired. I have had a long day today. I've got a longer day tomorrow. Fire's out. I don't even have to do any work. It's already out. I can just close the flue, close everything up. I'm good to go. Everybody, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with me and experience. I greatly appreciate it. And everybody, if you like what we're doing over here, definitely smash the likes, tell your friends, and absolutely become a big bagger. Big baggers, I know I didn't get the invitations out, but I keep repeating, December 15th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will get the invitations out. I'll try to get them out tomorrow. It's just been crazy hectic. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much. Have a good one.